Hey everyone! I'm so excited to take you on a virtual trip to Lisbon, Portugal. This city is amazing, with its colorful neighborhoods, old landmarks, and yummy food. In this video, I'll show you my top 10 favorite places to see in Lisbon, from big plazas to castles on hills. Let's go to the heart of Lisbon. Our trip starts just outside the city center at the Vasco de Gama Bridge. This bridge is really long, almost 11 miles, and it goes over the Tagus River. It's a really cool bridge. Imagine driving over the water with the whole city of Lisbon in front of you. The bridge was finished in 1998 and named after a famous Portuguese explorer, Vasco de Gama. It helps with traffic and has amazing views. It's especially beautiful at sunset when the sky is full of colors. When you're in Lisbon, keep an eye out for this modern wonder. From the Vasco de Gama Bridge, we're going to the Cristo Rei Statue. This journey takes us from one iconic landmark to another, showcasing the rich architectural and cultural heritage of Lisbon. The Vasco da Gama Bridge, with its impressive span and modern design, is a marvel of engineering that connects the city across the Tagus River. As we cross the river, the Cristo Rei statue comes into view. This statue is on a hill across the Tagus River, and it's really big, you can't miss it. Standing tall and majestic, it overlooks the city, offering a sense of protection and peace to all who gaze upon it. It's a lot like the statue in Rio de Janeiro, and it represents gratitude. The Cristo Rei statue was inspired by the famous Christ the Redeemer statue in Brazil, symbolizing a deep connection between the two cultures. Its outstretched arms are a welcoming gesture, inviting visitors to experience the beauty and history of Lisbon. It was built after World War II to celebrate Portugal being safe during the war. The construction of the statue was a monumental effort, reflecting the nation's relief and gratitude for having been spared the devastation that affected so many other countries during the conflict. There's an elevator that takes you up to a viewing platform under the statue's feet, where you can see all of Lisbon. This platform offers a breathtaking panoramic view of the city, the river, and the surrounding landscape, making it a must-visit spot for anyone traveling to Lisbon. When you look out from there, you feel peaceful and amazed. The serene atmosphere and the stunning vistas create a perfect moment of reflection and appreciation for the natural and man-made beauty that surrounds you. Make sure to put Cristo Rei on your list of things to see. It's not just a statue, it's a symbol of hope, faith, and resilience. Visiting this site provides a deeper understanding of Lisbon's history and the spirit of its people. It's something you'll never forget, even after you leave Lisbon. The memories of the Cristo Rei statue, with its awe-inspiring presence and the spectacular views it offers, will stay with you long after your visit, reminding you of the beauty and history of this incredible city. Now let's go down to the water, where the Tagus River meets the city, creating a picturesque waterfront that has been the lifeblood of Lisbon for centuries. The riverfront is not just a place of beauty, but a hub of activity and history, to a place that's full of life, Praça do Comércio. This grand square, also known as Terreiro do Paco, is one of the largest in Europe and has been a central part of Lisbon's history since the 18th century. This big plaza is surrounded by fancy buildings from the 1700s, showcasing the grandeur of Portuguese architecture. These buildings were meticulously reconstructed after the devastating earthquake of 1755, which reshaped the city. Walking through Praça do Comércio feels like going back in time. The cobblestone streets and historic ambiance transport you to an era of royal processions and maritime adventures. Imagine sitting at a cafe, surrounded by the hustle and bustle of the plaza, where locals and tourists alike gather to enjoy the vibrant atmosphere. Enjoying a bica, that's a Portuguese espresso, a strong and aromatic coffee that is a staple of Portuguese culture. It's the perfect way to start your day or take a relaxing break. And soaking up the sun. The plaza is bathed in sunlight, making it an ideal spot to relax and watch the world go by. This plaza used to be where the royal palace was, a symbol of the Portuguese monarchy's power and influence. The palace was destroyed in the 1755 earthquake, but its legacy lives on in the square's design and significance. And now there's a statue of King Jose I on his horse. This impressive equestrian statue stands as a tribute to the king who led Portugal during a time of great change. Look around, and you'll see all the details on the buildings. The big arch, known as the Rua Augusta Arch, which serves as a grand entrance to the city. The arch is adorned with intricate sculptures and offers a stunning view from the top. and the yellow trams going by. These iconic trams are a symbol of Lisbon and provide a charming way to explore the city's hilly streets. Praça do Comércio is the heart of Lisbon, where everyone hangs out. It's a bustling hub of activity, with street performers, vendors, and people from all walks of life coming together. It's a great place to people watch, eat delicious food, and experience the local culture. From traditional Portuguese dishes to international cuisine, there's something for everyone. And feel the city's energy. The lively atmosphere is infectious, making it a perfect spot to immerse yourself in the spirit of Lisbon. This is Lisbon at its best. Whether you're here for the history, the culture, or just to enjoy the beautiful surroundings, Praça do Comércio offers a little bit of everything that makes Lisbon so special. Next, let's go to the edge of the Tagus River, where the Prado dos Descobrimentos stands. Imagine a giant white ship made of stone with its sails up, ready to go on a big adventure. At the front is Prince Henry the Navigator, who was really important in Portugal's history of sailing. Behind him are statues of explorers, mapmakers, and other important people. You can go to the top of this monument and see the Tagus River, the Bellum Tower, and the Jerónimos Monastery. It's a view that makes you feel like an explorer. The monument to the discoveries celebrates human ambition and exploration. From the monument to the discoveries, we're going to Rosio Square. This iconic monument, standing tall by the Tagus River, commemorates the age of discoveries in Portugal. It's a tribute to the explorers who set sail from Lisbon, venturing into the unknown and mapping new territories. As we leave this historical landmark, we head towards the heart of the city, where history seamlessly blends with the everyday life of Lisbon's residents. This busy plaza is officially called Pedro IV Square, and it's a really important part of Lisbon. Named after King Pedro IV of Portugal, this square has been a central meeting point for centuries. It's a place where locals and tourists alike gather, creating a vibrant and dynamic atmosphere. The square is surrounded by beautiful architecture, with buildings that tell stories of the past. Imagine walking across the square's pavement, which looks like waves, and hearing the fountains. The wave-pattern pavement, known as Calcata Portuguesa, is a traditional Portuguese art form that adds a unique charm to the square. The sound of the fountains provides a soothing backdrop, making it a perfect spot to relax and take in the surroundings. There are cafes everywhere, full of people enjoying coffee and pastries. These cafes are not just places to eat and drink, they are social hubs where people come together to chat, read, and watch the world go by. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee and the sight of delicious pastries make it hard to resist stopping for a treat. Rosio Square has seen a lot of history, from sad events to happy celebrations. Over the years, it has been the site of political demonstrations, public executions, and joyous festivals. Each event has left its mark, contributing to the rich tapestry of stories that make up the square's history. Today, it's a place where friends meet, families spend time together, and life goes by. The square is alive with activity, from children playing to street performers entertaining the crowds. It's a place where the past and present coexist, creating a unique and lively atmosphere. Check out the beautiful buildings like the National Theatre and the fancy facades. The National Theatre, with its grand columns and intricate details, is a testament to the city's cultural heritage. The surrounding buildings, with their ornate facades, add to the square's charm and elegance. Rosio Square is more than just a place. It has a special feeling. It's a place where you can feel the pulse of the city, where every corner has a story to tell. The essence of Lisbon is captured in the sights, sounds, and smells of this square. Come, relax, and enjoy the atmosphere of this captivating square. Whether you're sipping a coffee at a cafe, watching the fountains, or simply soaking in the ambiance, Rosio Square offers a unique experience that captures the spirit of Lisbon. Ready for an underwater adventure? Let's go to the Lisbon Oceanarium, one of the biggest aquariums in Europe. It's in the Parque das Nações, and it's like going to the bottom of the ocean. Imagine being surrounded by a huge tank, with sharks, rays, and colorful fish swimming around. The Oceanarium shows you 4 different ocean habitats: the North Atlantic, the Antarctic, the Pacific, and the Indian Ocean. You can see penguins, sea turtles, and even a giant octopus. The Lisbon Oceanarium is an amazing experience for everyone. From the ocean, let's go back in time to the Jerónimos Monastery. This amazing building is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it shows how important Portugal was during the Age of Discovery. Imagine walking through its big entrance, looking up at the carvings and high ceilings. The monastery is a great example of Manueline architecture which mixes Gothic and Moorish styles. Don't miss the tomb of Vasco da Gama, the explorer who found the sea route to India. The Jerónimos Monastery is a peaceful and grand place. Its beauty is amazing and it reminds us of human creativity and Portugal's history. Take your time to walk around and soak up the history. Ready for a nostalgic trip through Lisbon's old neighborhoods? Hop on Tram 28, the famous yellow streetcar. Imagine holding onto the wooden seats as the tram goes through narrow cobblestone streets. The tram ride shows you what daily life is like in old Lisbon. You'll see markets, squares, and old landmarks. The tram is popular with everyone, which makes it even more charming. As you go up the hills of Lisbon, get your camera ready for amazing views. Tram 28 is more than just a way to get around, it's an experience. From the charming streets, let's go up to the highest point in Lisbon, São Jorge Castle. This old castle sits on a hill and has seen many battles and changes over the years. Imagine walking along the castle walls, feeling the wind and looking out at Lisbon. Explore the ramparts, towers and courtyards, and imagine the knights and soldiers who used to be there. Don't miss the camera obscura, a special device that shows you panoramic views of the city. São Jorge Castle is more than just a historical monument, it represents Lisbon's strength. Visiting this majestic castle is like going back in time. It gives you a glimpse into Lisbon's interesting past. Our last stop is on the banks of the Tagus River at Bellum Tower. This beautiful tower shows how good Portugal was at sailing. Imagine going to the tower by boat and seeing its detailed facade. It was built in the 1500s as a fortress and a special entrance to Lisbon. Explore the gun platform where cannons used to protect the city. Enjoy the views from the terrace and imagine ships sailing to faraway lands. The tower's location made it important for controlling who came into Lisbon's harbor. Bellum Tower represents Portugal's ambition and power at sea. As you stand on its walls, you can almost hear history. So, there you have it, my top 10 favorite places to see in Lisbon. I hope this video made you want to visit Lisbon someday. Don't forget to like the video, tell your friends about it, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, happy travels.